So this is my night 5 Premier League darts review, and what a weird night it was as well. In terms of the darts coverage, technical faults with the with the coverage of the darts, 2 9 darters, and the two players that hit the 9 darters ended up using. Yes, it's mental, but the one thing that was normal was this man, winning the night, winning the final 6-3 against Nathan Aspinall. We'll go through the table in a minute, as you can see it there. But it all started off with Mike Van Duren and Sterling Price winning 6-3. And then, well, fair play to you if you managed to watch any of it with the technical faults of the darts coverage. You have beaten Chris Dorby 6-5 in a very, very close game. And the only game when was actually tested. And you don't get many opportunities to beat you, and you have to take it. Unfortunately for Dorby, he didn't. And that was the same story in the UK Open when Christopher Tatsi was another one who had the chance to beat, same with Peter White as well. Walt Watts beating Hugh Humphreys 6-4, and that's where we did see the first 9 darter. Hugh Humphreys hitting the 9 darter, but still using. So the 9 dart curse is real, where you hit a 9 darter and you just end up using for a strange reason. Brilliant performance from Walt Watts though. And Nathan Aspinall defeated Stephen Bunting 6-2. Stephen Bunting, the only player still yet to score a point in this Premier League darts. And massive missed opportunity for Stephen Bunting, because that was probably a great opportunity to get your first points. Because Aspinall is a winnable opponent for me. But to be fair to Aspinall, he played well that day. UK did a job on Mike Van Duren 6-2. Van Duren just didn't turn up. Well, it did turn up. And then we saw the second 9 darter of the night. Bob Watts ended up using 6-5 to Nathan Aspinall. The thing is, don't hit a 9 darter. If you hit a 9 darter, it's like a chint. It's like a curse. It's just like a curse, isn't it? And Aspinall ended up winning a proper scrap against Walt Watts 6-5. Walt Watts again played well, but Aspinall was on it last night. And obviously the final, UK ended up winning 6-3 against Nathan Aspinall. Now we come on to the Sky coverage. The Sky Sports coverage for the technical faults. For me, you can make all the excuses you want saying it was in Brighton. At the end of the day, it's Sky Sports. People are paying subscriptions for Sky Sports, paying bills to have Sky on the TV, and you should be expecting better. In my opinion, as a customer, you should be expecting better. And by the way, all the Needle devices were having the same problems, so especially if you're watching it on a Needle stream, I will put that out there, a Needle stream, they were still having problems as well. Like PDC TV was having problems as well. So it wasn't just Sky Sports, they were just having technical faults that night. Emma Parton, looked like she was about to cry, saying, we apologise for the technical faults. No you don't. You're behind a paywall. We're not going to have no crocodile tears and crocodile sympathy tears over there at Sky. They don't care, let's be real. They'll still take extra money off you, and you won't get paid back anything meaningful, let's be real. But that's the way of the world, unfortunately. So that's my one on that. So the table then, Hugh Humphreys is top with 15 points. UK has now closed the gap on Humphreys for 13 points. I saw 2 points the gap. So yeah, them two are always going to be world here. No one's near their level, let's be real. Obviously, you can get the odd win against them, like Walt Watts did against Humphreys, but both of them still at their own lead, let's be real. Nathan Aspinall moved very good week, very good night for him, moving into the playoffs. Mike Van Duren in 4th, Price with 7 points, Cross with 6 points, Dorby with 3, and Bunton on 0. So it's still very close in the race to the payouts. Stephen Bunton is now getting to the point where Stephen Bunton needs to start getting his act together now. We can all keep saying still early, but next week has to be the week now for Bunton where he needs this needs to get off the mark as well. And he's probably going to need a night win as well, Stephen Bunton, to put himself right back in the midst of the playoffs. So it's still close. It's still close between 6 players in terms of the rest of the playoffs. Yeah, Humphreys, they'll be okay. They will still be top 2. They'll be top 2, and it's all about when them two will seal Crawford Harrison now in terms of them two, because let's be real, both of them are still going to win even more nights, aren't they? Both of them. So whenever one has a bad night, they always respond, don't they? So Humphreys had a bad night. He'll probably respond in the next night by winning it. Yeah, they had a bad night the last week, and look at that, he's responded, and he's backed up his UK Open win with a night win here. So, and that's what they do. So anyways, feel free to see your thoughts down below on night 5 the Premier League darts, and yeah, and all the technical faults that happened. It was just one of them nights, wasn't it? Just one of them nights, and you just couldn't make it up, could you? Technical fault, and it ends up being a fucking, and you end up getting 2 9 darters on the same night. It just sums the night up. To be fair with you. And it would have summed it right up if Arsenal would have beaten you. Would have summed it right up. But that was the only normal thing about the night. Yeah, winning and then. So feel free to see your thoughts down below in the comments, and I'll see you all for my night 6, is it? Is it night 6 predictions? It might be night 7 last year. I don't know, but yeah, I'll see you all for the next night predictions anyways, which will be next week.